gentlemen, welcome to Caston High School for today's girls basketball regional number 13 in Class A. Let's start off today with our national anthem being sung by Keegan Slocum, a sophomore here at Caston, our national anthem.
Well, good morning, everybody. You've just joined us to hear Caston sophomore Keegan Slocum sing the national anthem. We thank you for joining us here on RTC TV4 for the 2018 Class A Girls Basketball Regional in Area 13. Our first matchup this morning is the Lakewood Park Lady Panthers going up against the North White Lady Vikings. I'm Blair Zimmerman. I'm being joined this morning by Gavin Hickle, who you may or may not recognize from our commentary work on for Caston Wrestling this season. Did a great job with that, Gav.
Thank you.
And we're being joined this morning by Lady Commons varsity coach Don Helmig. And Don's still working on getting things organized, but he'll be on the air with us here in just a moment. Thank you for joining us today. Been looking at John Harrell's stats this morning, and it looks like we're going to have an interesting matchup this morning. All right, and the Lady Vikings starting lineup. And we are definitely in the Lady Panthers cheer section.
Yes, we are. Expect it to get real loud whenever they score.
Starters for the North White Lady Vikings, the record of 19-4. At left guard, number 4, senior, Macy Heimlich.
All right, Lady Vikings, we have number 4, Macy Heimlich. Number 10, Sarah Rose. Number 11, Chandel Valdezon. Number 12, Marissa Benitez. And number 33, Emma Provencal. The Lady Vikings are coached by Brian Helmick. And the starters for the Lakewood Park Christian Lady Panthers. Number 1, Micah Allen. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the non-starters. Ladies and gentlemen at home, if this is your first game, you're in for a comedy of errors. I always manage to botch name pronunciations, usually calls, and even the starting lineup. All right, starting lineup. Number 5, Chloe Jolloff. Number 20, Grayson Fetters. Number 23, Hayden Farr. Number 10, Rebecca Priscorn. And number 24, Aubrey Jester. And the Lady Panthers are coached by Amy Bartkowiak. Boy, Amy, if
quite
you
the
ever
name.
listen to this broadcast, I'm so sorry.
Until tonight. Thank you.
All right. The ladies are taking the floor for the tip-off.
Number 4 getting the tip to teammates.
The Lady Vikings get first possession here this morning. And there's Coach Helmick on air with us. How you doing, Coach?
Oh, doing wonderful.
I got a short jumper. It's off the back of the rim. Defensive rebound on that. One thing I've seen game in and game out, whoever controls the rebounds controls the game. So
Getting those rebounds is crucial to a win.
And first blood here drawn by the Lady Panthers.
Should soon be matched by North White.
We'll see how it goes. 3 ball up, off the mark, and another defensive rebound.
That was looking pretty close too.
Half an inch either direction.
Yeah.
And we had a foul called. Foul was on number 20, Grayson Fetters for the Panthers. Her first, team first, and that dubious honor of game first. Lady Vikings now moving the ball around.
Steal by Lakewood.
Number 23 there, that was Hayden Fowler.
Lakewood trying to set up an offense. Looks to have got things sorted out. Screen, shot.
Long 2, off the
Oh,
mark,
man.
and Lady Vikings get the rebound on that. Short shot attempt there by number 4, Macy Heimlich in the paint. Didn't quite have enough power behind it. And we had another defensive rebound here by the Lady Panthers. Well, that was like watching a yo-yo there for a minute, just back and forth.
Yeah.
Long 2, off the
Shot.
mark.
Number 10 driving to the basket for a short shot. Couldn't quite get it. Lady Panthers get the rebound.
Now just looking at both teams' win-loss records for the year, it would appear as though they're fairly evenly matched.
3-point by Lady Panthers. Good shot.
So I'm not sure how that's actually going to play out. I've not really seen either of these teams in action this season.
You know,
we were fortunate enough to see North White early. That wasn't a fun night for us.
steal by the Lady Panthers. Setting up that offense. Shot.
Another 3 off the rim.
Rebounded.
Defensive rebound there by North White.
Oh, out of, nope, that travel call, that looked like out of, wow.
Couple of substitutions here for the Lady Vikings. We've got numbers 5 and 22. That's Chloe, oh, nope. How about Olivia Allen and Kinsey Westerhouse? Always helps to look at the right roster.
Yeah, they're going to throw this 2-2-1 on, trying to pick up the pace a little bit. Kind of shade in the middle.
Oh, that was a bad pass. North White looking to score.
Drawing the foul.
Foul.
She'll go to the line for 2. It's number 11, Chandel Valdezan, going to the line. The foul was on Chloe Jolloff, her first, team second.
You know, Blair, I feel like a lot of records really don't matter once you get to here because
Well, that's
I've seen a lot of teams that
upsets.
can do upsets like this. I know Lakewood is the underdog here, but they're putting up, I mean, pretty good. I know it's very early, but still, I feel.
Well, that's true. I mean, it just takes one bad game, and in any sport, you have your good days and your bad days.
Yes.
10-second violation there on the Lady Panthers.
Except I don't think 10 seconds ran off the clock. So either his counts fast or the clock's started slow.
Well, I would like to think that our several $1,000 electronics were not what's off here. Maybe the ref has money on the game. Oh, wait, I didn't say that. Never mind. You're not allowed to make those.
Blair, there's things you don't say on air, bro.
All right.
Oh, North White getting it back for the short shot
And puts
in
it
the
in for
hole.
2. Foul drawn there. That foul was on number 4, Macy Heimlich. That'll be her first and team first. One thing I'm noticing from these North White ladies is it looks like they're struggling to get solid passes in.
Yeah, they're trying to get it down, and I feel like once they get more of a feel for the game, I'd say things should start kicking in a little more for them after the first period.
Feeling out their opponents here.
Yeah, they're just kind of getting everything set up.
Long 2, off the mark, and we ended up with a
Scramble for the ball, out.
There comes a time when you let the rebound attempt just go.
Yes. It was a good effort, though.
Not having seen Lakewood, I question their quick threes right now. I mean, they could have had an opportunity to put this up 6 or 7 early, and they're shooting threes awful quick. Now that may be part of their offense, but if it's not, they're settling awful quick for a 3. And the pressure isn't the greatest on the other end.
2 points for the Lady Vikings.
Right, and North White's now tied it up. Yet, and bad pass there by the Lady Panthers.
Steal.
And out of bounds there on North White.
Gotta be cautious of the girl that takes the ball out of bounds here. She seems to be their best shooter. Grace Fetters.
She's the one that hit that 3-pointer.
Yep.
Wide open.
There's a 3-point attempt off the back.
Rebound for.
I almost wonder if you're not right there,
White.
Coach, that their game plan is to try to land threes and drive that score out, and they're just not having the percentage that they need from the line to do that.
Yeah, I don't think they want to get in a track meet with North White.
And we got to travel as she falls. North White will get the ball back.
That's 3 turnovers since North White put on that press.
I've watched a lot of teams struggle this season against a press, and guys and girls.
I think North White has pretty solid press,
Double dribble there.
but
You can only pick it up once.
yeah.
All right, getting past
Driving
the
to
midcourt.
the basket. Wow, for 2 points, that was wide open, and she took it.
That was just bad defense.
Yeah, you don't leave a lane like that open.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing when you watch a ball handler thread a needle and get in under there, put up a layup, but
That was just open.
Yeah.
Like Helmick said, bad defense.
trip there that the refs didn't call.
Open 3.
nails
Drains it.
That's number 4, Macy Heimlich.
Yeah, you don't want her to get started.
No, that's what I was talking to.
She's averaging 17 a game.
I was talking to Ashlyn Klein over there by the door, and she's like, yeah, that Macy Heimlich's a monster when she gets going.
Look at her shoulders. She's bigger upper body than Hickle here.
And with the follow-up shot, puts 2 more on the board. Less than a minute left in this first period. Looks like Coach Heimlich is telling his ladies, run that clock down, get the last point, have the last word in this period.
Yep. Looks like they want to at least try to end up on top in this period. But
I'm
they only
watching
got
this
about
clock.
10 seconds, so they better go at it.
I'm sure this is exactly what it is. And if Lakewood's defense doesn't get hot.
That's what you want her to do. You want her to have to take a dribble, take a step back. If she can just set and shoot, she's going to hit.
Yeah. She had that wide open 3. I feel like if North White kept trying to feed those open 3s to her, then they could start racking up tons of points.
Absolutely. Well, the Lady Panthers did come out on top this first period. We're going to let the teams talk strategy on the sidelines, and we're going to come back in here in just a moment after this word from Jennings Insurance here on RTC TV.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argus and Rochester.
And we're back. We're just waiting for the Lady Vikings to take out to the hardwood. We'll get the second period underway.
The Lady Panthers ball starting the second quarter.
All right, ball in play. Clock's running. Lady Panthers starting with possession here.
Setting up that offense. Looking for something open.
Lady Vikings definitely turning up the heat on that defense. And sometimes it's just about breaking the flow that your opponent's trying to get going there.
Yeah. Nothing like getting it going and then just getting it shut down by bad pass or just
somebody just swatting it out of bounds there. And
just kind of breaks the vibe. Driving to the hoop. Short shot. Couldn't quite get it. Rebounded by the Lady Panthers.
Still can't do anything. We're tied up for a jump ball. And the Lady Vikings will come out with possession on that. It's like the Lady Panthers sticking with a 2-3 zone. And I'm just not sure how effective that's going to be as the Lady Vikings start cranking up the pressure on their own defense.
Yeah, I feel like,
although if we can't get a good pass inside, it's
pointless.
It's not going to work out anyway.
Ooh, that was a bit of a
ball in, almost clear back to the half-court line.
Shot,
and it
drains it.
There's another three-pointer by Heimlich. Lady Panthers crowd over here really getting worried about that 10-second violation.
Oh, yeah.
How many steps is Heimlich going to take on that?
I didn't notice the steps as much as I saw that left elbow come out. She's good at that, driving down and giving herself some space with that off arm.
Gotcha. And a three-point attempt
Shot
over here. And it's
drains it.
good by number 20, Grayson Fetters.
Also seems to be having decent shots she's thrown up. I've seen she missed a couple, but I mean,
Well,
not by much.
She's only a sophomore. Yeah, I was looking at the Lady Panthers roster before the game, and I saw that they have 5 seniors on the roster. I was a little concerned about what that might mean for their program next year. Another three-pointer there by Heimlich that's off the mark, but but from what I'm seeing out here, if this sophomore is one of their best shooters, maybe they're not going to be in trouble at all next season.
Yeah, definitely something that the Lady Panther program should work with, kind of, turn into a weapon.
Absolutely. Well, we've got a timeout on the floor. We've got a 30-second timeout, so we're going to step away for just a moment for this word from our sponsors here on RTC TV4.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we know that buying your first home can be an overwhelming process.
The mortgage experts at First Federal Savings Bank will work with you from application to closing.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we pay standard closing costs for our first-time home buyers.
We offer free pre-approvals and local loan servicing throughout the life of your loan.
Stop in and talk with one of our mortgage lenders and take the worry out of buying your first home.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
And we're back.
Lady Vikings setting up that offense. Lady Panthers with the steal. It's like they're making an attempt also set up their offense.
I'm seeing that the Lady Vikings have very quickly identified Fetters as their biggest issue out there. They're putting her in double coverage every time she gets that ball. Lady Vikings now. Moving the ball around. An open long two off the far side of the rim and a defensive rebound.
The middle's wide open.
They get it 20.
Right there it is again, number 10. You got to get that ball right there at the elbow.
Yeah,
you don't want to get it to her on the block because you have Heimlich down there that's going to pretty well take care of that. But you get it at the high post. Pull Heimlich up. You can do the high-low.
Yeah.
You flash someone right there at that elbow again. It's wide open. But honestly, this is probably in their best interest. Slow the game down.
Yeah, they've had the lead several times, but never a huge commanding lead. And it definitely looks like. And we've got a travel here on number 10, Sarah Rose. That's going to turn the ball back over to the Lady Panthers. Three-pointer up there by Fetters. It's off the mark. Long two-pointer out there. No good, and a defensive rebound. I've not seen a lot of follow-up shots under that north-white basket.
Me neither.
Three-point attempt off the back of the rim and a defensive rebound.
They're settling for that three. Just move the ball.
They keep
short lane
trying to feed it to their best shooter, but I mean, North White's got that defense, and I feel like that even if they could get a three-pointer off, it wouldn't be as good of a shot as what they want.
I mean, there's that right there, square up. No one was there. She's got to take that shot.
Yeah.
If you get a little bit of inside presence, that will open up the outside game.
And she tried that post shot that you're talking about and just got it stripped there by Heimlich. Ooh, who got tripped? There were like 3 Lady Panthers there. I didn't see who was on that. That was on number 5, Chloe Jolliffe. That's her third. I didn't get the board updated quick enough there. And we had number 45, Cassidy Randolph, subbing in for the Lady Panthers. And a 5-second violation there. Give the Lady Panthers the ball back.
Tell you what, this is kind of gutsy with 2.5 minutes to go and a 1-point deficit to keep Joloff with 3 fouls in the game. I mean, she's your point guard. She picks up a 4th right now.
Yeah,
that could really be hurting for the third and fourth quarter.
Lady Panthers keeping the ball after that scramble to get it. Couldn't quite get there before it ran out of bounds.
It definitely makes you question, though, the Panthers coach's confidence in her bench.
Yeah, I mean.
Square up, number 10. Priscorn, when she got the ball there's no one between her and the basket.
And there's Fetters going up for a shot, drawing the foul. And she's going to get 2 from the line. Foul was on number 12, Marissa Benitez. And just off the mark. They really needed both of those.
1-point game as of now.
And Lady Vikings just had Emma Provencal subbing in. Second shot off the back and loose ball there. Out of bounds off of North White. Coach Heimlich down here along the sideline doesn't look happy with that decision.
He does not at all.
There's that free throw again. Free throw line is wide open from elbow to elbow. 10 flashed, and Heimlich didn't go with her. I just think if they would ever hit the ball there, and if they want the 3, they hit it there, then you can kick it to the opposite side.
Right.
But I mean, they're 2 of about 15 from 3-pointers. There you go. There's the shot.
Yeah.
You got to get it into the blue.
Well, and Priscorn being a senior, I imagine she's probably getting a little frustrated with not getting that ball in there when she's wide open.
You can tell their game plan is to let everybody else shoot outside. They shade a little bit more to Heimlich, but as I was looking at the stats, there's only 2 girls in North White that's hit 3s this year. One's Heimlich, one's Rose. Rose has only hit 15, so
right.
They're shading Heimlich and trying to make everybody else beat them.
Right. And a steal there by the Lady Panthers. Panthers fans are going crazy around us.
Yep, we're
less than 1 minute left
right
in the half.
Section.
Right there's good ball movement. That's a good decision. That 3 will be there.
They don't ever want to pass it down to the post, do they? It looks like they just want to keep it up for 3s, but I feel like that hasn't really been working.
Another 2. 30 seconds now left in the half.
I feel like they need to take more shots down under like they did there. Try to open that up more.
Well, they've been very successful every time they've done that. I'm not sure why they're sticking to that outside game. All right, 10 seconds now left in the half. There's Heimlich with the long 3, off the mark. It's out of bounds. Now tell me they're not going to do something foolish like waste any attempts with a buzzer beater. There's no need. It's such a low percentage shot. And all we did was hurt our 3-point percentages there. That said, the underdogs go into the locker room for the half with the advantage. So I don't know what they're going to come back with in the second half, but it's been an exciting match for the fans, that's for sure. Some back and forth there.
I think a lot of people thought that, North White was going to really lay down the hammer. I mean, they've been doing pretty solid, but I feel like they kind of came out underestimating.
On the other hand, Coach, when the Lady Comets went against the Lady Vikings, were they a strong second half team, or was it pretty even pressure? Or
we played with them for about 10 minutes, and then Heimlich just took over. That was our third game of the year. We didn't have anybody that could guard Heimlich, just her size. We switched up the defenses, did a box and one, a triangle and two. We slowed her down, but she's smart enough. She figured it out. And she hit a few shots early and got her confidence. The things happening here, her last 3 threes have been misses. That one was an air ball. And if you watched her body language afterwards, she slapped herself on the thigh and kind of made one of those facial gestures like, "Are you kidding me?" So, the game plan that Lakewood has going right now is working, and they're somewhat getting in Heimlich's head.
Gotcha. And if they can beat her in her head, then they've beat her on the court.
Yeah, the thing with her is, and I'm sure her dad will tell her, shot fake, drive to the basket. She's 75% free throw shooter, shot 150 free throws this year. So she gets to the line, and that's where she got over 120 points. So, she's probably going to start penetrating, and there's lanes there because they're shadowing her outside. So now she shot fakes. They're going to be on her, so now that's going to give her a lane.
Well, and the other thing is, too, with that high of a free throw percentage, she drives in, they cover it. She's either going to make the layup or she's going to go to the line.
Right.
And so, armchair quarterbacking, if you will, that's the right call for her in the second half, but we're going to have to wait and see what they do. In the meantime, we've got a few minutes. Just stay here with us and stay tuned during these words from our sponsors on RTC TV4.
Slow download, constant buffering, Wi-Fi dead zone? Let RTC help. The customer support team at RTC Communications is here to help you with your internet connectivity.
Hi, I'm Bonnie, one of the support team members here at RTC. For a small fee, RTC offers a Wi-Fi health check where we will evaluate your in-home Wi-Fi network and assist you with common issues. See what RTC can do for you. Give us a call today.
Protect yourself from personal attack on campus, in the home, at the mall, or wherever you are. Blue Dragon Taekwondo in Rochester is offering a self-defense boot camp so that you have the basic skills to protect yourself in an attack. Blue Dragon is the area's leading martial arts facility. Master Instructor Dave Colger and his team welcome new participants and those seeking to learn the basic self-defense techniques. Contact Blue Dragon Taekwondo today to learn more about this exciting self-defense boot camp. Simplify your banking with a Simply Free checking account from First Federal Savings Bank.
All it takes is a $50 opening deposit. There's no minimum balance requirement and no service fees.
For a limited time, you'll also receive a free gift just for opening a checking account.
And with Instant Issue, we can give you a debit card when you open your account, giving you immediate access to your funds.
Simply Free checking from First Federal Savings Bank, a simpler way to bank.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
And welcome back. We have just under a minute till the second half starts. And I wouldn't say the Lady Panthers went to the locker room with a commanding lead, but they did go with a lead nonetheless. So I think that the proper strategy for them to implement this second half is to just slow the game down and get it inside.
I say slow it down. Yeah.
I mean,
make North White play some defense. You know, it's only a 3-point ball game, but still, it is a 3-point ball game. Use that to your advantage. Make them come out and do some things they may not want to. It's not too early for North White to, to bell everything. They still stick with their game plan, but they're going to have to make adjustments, especially if Lakewood's going to stay in that 2-3 and shade Heimlich. Heimlich was the leading scorer for North White with 6 points. And then your leading scorer for Lakewood was Fetters, and she had 10. So, that's no one's really lighting it up. You got 16-13 score at halftime. Lakewood's ball to start. So, the first 3 minutes of this half is very, very important for both teams.
Right. Well, let's see if their coaches told them the same thing we've been talking about in the locker room.
That they need to start getting it down towards the post just like that. Right off the bat. So, it works. I mean, you can't spend your whole time shooting threes.
And they did exactly what we was talking about earlier. They went to the free throw line, to the opposite wing, down to the block. It's a little ball movement. There was no dribbling. It's effective.
Absolutely.
She rushed that shot.
Kind of threw it up there.
And there's that defensive rebound again. There we go. You just need to move it around. There's that free throw, and it's good.
Wow, that was a good shot.
And
I love it when they make me look like I know what I'm doing.
And there's less than a minute in the game when we got 4 points on the board by Priscorn, who I don't even know she touched the ball the first half.
Not much.
And again, as a senior, she wasn't happy about that.
With that said, though, that was her 8th point. So she must have touched it twice. They just kind of got them stymied here.
And there's Priscorn getting in that pass.
Getting that pass to the post. Yeah, look at that. Feeding the ball. Wide open right there.
The look on Heimlich's face when she got bumped out of the way, couldn't do anything to stop that, and then she takes it out of bounds after that score.
She's probably used to doing it to other people.
Yeah, my thing is, though, she's playing like she's got 4 fouls. She's only got 1. I mean,
she could play a little rougher if she wanted to.
She stood straight up, which is what you want, but.
And there's Heimlich going in. She missed that layup, and Lady Vikings not able to command that rebound.
We'll have a timeout by North White.
I bet.
They're probably going to have to go over what is happening right now.
Well, we'll let them talk strategy, and we're going to step away for a word from Jennings Insurance here on RTC TV4.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your Nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Right. Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argus and Rochester.
Really? Thanks, man.
All right, we're back. Well, we're back. The Lady Panthers are back. Coach Heimlich down there on the side is looking really intense, though. And now North White is back.
No, they only lost 4 games, so they haven't been in this position. And I don't think any of the 4 they lost was very big deficits.
I mean, we're just over 2 minutes gone in the half, and they've slipped to a 9-point deficit.
I mean, they lost by 3. They lost in overtime. They did get beat by 20 by North Judson, but
well, that was North
Judson's
Judson.
Probably going to go state finals.
Well,
oh, and there's Heimlich getting that stuff.
I think the Lady Panthers, like I said, they finally realized that, you know, if we're going to get points, can't keep shooting.
Yeah, you got to go inside.
I mean,
that was,
they got
foul
good shooters, but they got to set up first.
Foul there on Cassidy Randall. Her first, team first in the half.
And you can see how, even though the ball was on the other side, the low block was shading towards this side because that's where Heimlich was. I mean, anything she gets today, she's going to earn.
Another three
like
for
that.
her. Yeah, she's the powerhouse.
That was just a quick ball reversal. You know, went to top the key, got everybody to shift, came right back to Heimlich, and they lost her for a second. You can't lose her for a second ever.
But for her
wide
game,
open. But
for her game, Heimlich needed that make. And a wide open 3, she had time to post that up, and
another one for her. Wow, she's really cranking it in. She's just putting up point after point.
She had all the time she needed to. She could adjust for windage and spin of the earth. She had all the time on that shot.
Tied her shoe, calculated some math problems. I mean, it normally takes me a while to do those because I'm not a mathematic.
But there's Fedder's
a lot of time there.
Short on that 3. See, now if North White can get them, there's another 3-point attempt.
Wow.
By Heimlich.
Just dropping them.
And tied it up.
3 in a row to tie the game after being down 9.
She has just jacked up all those points by herself.
And we've got another timeout called. I imagine that's the Panthers trying to decide what to do with this. Well, we'll let them talk it out. We'll be right back on RTC TV.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we know that buying your first home can be an overwhelming process.
The mortgage experts at First Federal Savings Bank will work with you from application to closing.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we pay standard closing costs for our first-time home buyers.
We offer free pre-approvals and local loan servicing throughout the life of your loan.
Stop in and talk with one of our mortgage lenders and take the worry out of buying your first home.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Slow download, constant buffering, Wi-Fi dead zone? Let RTC help. The customer support team at RTC Communications is here to help you with your internet connectivity.
Hi, I'm Bonnie, one of the support team members here at RTC. For a small fee, RTC offers a Wi-Fi health check where we will evaluate your in-home Wi-Fi network and assist you with common issues. See what RTC can do for you. Give us a call today.
Explains it.
All right, we're back.
So North White weathered the storm, got back in it. Now let's see what Lakewood does here. I think they need to get 10 back inside, off the dribble, get her on the block, just let her do her damage.
I'd say by now they realize that, you know, they got to keep Heimlich down because she is the scoring machine for North White, and they're not going to be able to do anything about it if they don't keep her out of the
look inside
three-pointer.
Look, steal there by Heimlich and just wide open.
She probably could have dunked that if she tried.
Here's what I'm seeing down here, though. It looks like North White has switched to a moving man defense, or switching man defense, and the Lady Panthers aren't dealing well with that close pressure of a man-to-man engagement.
They're not, because they're used to passing it around to where, you know, they don't get a whole lot of people in their face. Like the first couple, the first period and a little bit of the second, they didn't have anybody in their face. And I think they're just trying to adjust right now and trying to get it more down to the post.
And there's that.
I still think you got to go to, what is it, Priscorn.
Yeah, they went down to Randall.
Priscorn's got the mismatch. She's got Rose on her. Rose isn't going to stop Priscorn inside. Priscorn's a strong girl. You get to the right side and just let her do it.
But Randall put another foul there on Heimlich, so I mean that might be the good strategy is go down to the post where Heimlich's guarding and draw those fouls and get Heimlich fouled out of the game.
Yeah, if you can bait her into fouls, then
both shots off there. We got a jump ball.
Her being out would definitely be a big advantage.
Oh, it would
Lady
completely
Panthers.
change
I'd
the
go
face
on
of the
record
game.
to say if she's not in the game, Lakewood wins.
Yeah.
Bottom line. But they're not going to bait her. She's a senior. She started 4 years. She's averaging 17 a game. She's smart enough to know what she can get by with and what she can't get by with.
Right.
They better definitely know where she's at, though. There you go. That's what Lakewood's got to do. That's what they need her to do.
Right there. And a jump ball, and the Lady Panthers should walk away with this one. But from what I've seen so far this game, neither team has any reason to, nor should they, drop their head in this because they're both right in it.
Yeah, I mean, it's only a 2-point difference.
I was worried your math was going to catch you there.
Yeah, I was about ready to say that it was like a 1-point
Right,
difference.
we had a
and then I
blocking
realized-
foul there. The Panthers fans aren't happy with
I wish
that
we
call.
had instant replay here.
Man, that'd be nice.
We're hoping that's coming next year, Coach.
Hey, and get the little thing where we can draw.
There we go. There we go.
Man, I'd have fun with
Foul
that.
there was on number 45, Cassidy Randall.
That'd be the John Gruden of RTC. He'd be drawing lines everywhere.
Ooh, they about let Heimlich be open there.
Yeah, they don't have any.
There's
Takes
that
a
three
shot anyway.
off the mark and a defensive rebound.
That's a nice rebound. Went up one-handed, grabbed it, controlled it. Zoloff pushes it up the floor.
And under the basket.
That's a late call. It's a good call, but it's a late call.
Foul there was on number 10, Sarah Rose. You can tell what a clean game it's been overall, though, with so many first player fouls going up on the board. Shots off the front of the rim there. That's one place that Lakewood's really struggling is making these free throws.
Yeah, they're 1 for 5.
That's not good. Those free throws could have.
I mean,
they could be in the lead right now if they'd made them all. That's where free throws really, they
Well,
really count, you know.
The other thing is, though,
especially in third and fourth periods. when it
if
starts
I'm
going down
North
the line.
North White, I'm going to start sacrificing players and just have them send people to the line and get inside, make it a physical game, and get inside the Lady Panthers' head.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if you can go in there hard enough, people are like, man, I don't want to be in the way of that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You keep doing it, and people will just be like,
Right.
you know.
Heimlich draws the foul on that play. Foul was on number 23, Hayden Fowler. That's her first. They've put Heimlich on the line. And Heimlich's not going to have the same fate that the Lakewood shooters have.
No.
That's what they're supposed to look like.
Yeah. She's a good three-point shooter, and that means she...
Well, you said she's 75% from the free throw line, didn't you, Coach?
75%. She just got her average as far as scoring goes. That was her 18th point of the game. She is 113 of 151 for the year.
When I used to play basketball, I always used to get real nervous when I shoot, like
free throws.
Free throws, yeah.
You probably banked them.
Yeah, I would bank most of mine. Heck, I had one hit the top, and it was such a weak throw that it like bricked and then like rolled in, and I was like, yeah. So.
Couldn't quite get that offensive board.
Getting that rebound.
I mean, honestly, it's only 40 seconds, but Lakewood needs to pick up the pressure. Heimlich's out. Take advantage of this 40 seconds. See if you can get a couple cheap baskets in the last 40.
I really didn't expect Heimlich to come out of the game that much, but then again, she's like their go-to person. So
yeah, if
she's going to need a break.
You give her 40 seconds of rest in the end of the third, you play her the whole fourth.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
gotta reload.
When you got somebody that hot, you don't want to pull them out very long because then you ice their muscles, they start getting stiff.
Yeah.
40 seconds is a good break, and well.
Yep, there she is.
She's in because they got the ball underneath. They're going to run a play. She's probably going to get the ball back in one of the 2 corners. It's going to be wide open. There it is.
Just off the mark with it. That was an exciting third period.
That was almost a great comeback by North White for being down by like 9 points, and then all of them were 3-pointers and in a row too. I mean,
absolutely. That definitely rattled the cage of Lakewood, and they're still rattled. They're still trying to come back from having that deficit just obliterated like that.
They're thinking, we got to go. We got to. I don't. Did they score that?
Yeah, it was 16-13 at half, so they got outscored. Lakewood did 13-6. Thought someone would pick and do math.
Huh? Well, I mean, I can't do math. I mean, I'm just not a math person.
Roasted.
I'm gonna be blunt. Like, you want me to do math? Like, it could be. I couldn't do it to save my life. I mean, I could do simple addition and subtraction.
Well, in fairness, that was pretty simple addition and subtraction, Gav.
Also, like, when people look at me or, like, while I'm doing math, I revert back to childlike intelligence. So.
All right. Well, so much for our strategy session. Let's hope that they had a better one in the huddles.
Yeah.
It's going to be North White's ball. They got a 4-point lead. They could put this away in the first 3, or Lakewood could get right back in it, and we could have a little nail baiter down the stretch. And right now it looks like Lakewood's decided, hey, we're going to play a 4-minute ball game, which this isn't a bad decision. Down 4 with 4 minutes to go, that's a good decision, but they changed their mind coming out, pressuring. They're going to run a little flex cut there.
North White hasn't responded super well to tight man-on-man pressure this game either. So
the thing is, if I'm going to run, if Lakewood's going to be forced to run man right now, if Heimlich gives it up, she's not going to get it back.
She's been driving into that basket there pretty strong. She's kind of been throwing some shots up, but it's just the fact that she could get there, and I feel like if she chose them a little bit better, they'd hit their mark.
I think that the strategy is drive in and draw the foul. Go to the line.
But I mean, it could also be like an and one.
Right. That's
that
true.
Would be,
foul
be
there
big,
was on
she's a good shot.
North White's number 12, Marissa Benitez. It's her second in the game. I do see that Lakewood has lost most confidence in their passing game. If you notice, they're doing those little like run-by handoffs.
Dribbles.
And North White's picked up the defense. They're switching. They're switching every screen.
Wow, that was
she got by with a foul there. She may have taken her head off. That's that freshman Zoloff there.
Prodigy.
Hey, like I said, just looking at the roster, I was thinking that Lakewood might be having a tough season next year, but they in no way lean entirely on their 5 sophomore or seniors. So they may have a really impressive program again next year.
Yeah, and I mean they've been doing pretty well. They're right there in it. They're coming back.
It's a 2-point game. I mean, it is still with 6 minutes left anybody's ball game. Panthers fans a little upset that when the Panthers swatted out that they don't get the ball for that. Again, the Lady Panthers picking up that pressure.
Not even a foul. Not even a foul. But getting that rebound,
That's a nice
try to get in there
crossover.
for 2.
Short jumper on the money.
Tying up the game. Look at that.
How do you give somebody, as the defense, how do you give somebody that much time to square up a shot at the post?
Especially when they were so close and they were like in arm's reach of each other.
5 got into the lane and forced the help to come over, and that left 20 wide open. The Fetters girl. Now they can go back to sagging in and not worrying about it. Notice they have no respect for 5 here. The Allen girl, they're not even coming out on her. Now I would not let Heimlich see the ball again.
Yeah,
they got to keep it away
back to the third. She hit 3 straight threes.
Yeah, they've.
She's hit 5 for the game.
How many attempts has she had? You have that
I don't have that.
North White looking for that opportunity. Lakewood not giving it to him.
See, they're not even worried about Allen. She's usually got 10 feet away from her right there. I actually think this is playing in the hands of Lakewood.
I think so.
We got some fans next to me not thinking so much, but I think it is. I don't think you want to run with North White. North White's letting you slow it down right now.
Man, if they can keep that lockdown defense going, this could be a win for Lakewood.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, we've had a timeout called, so we're going to break away here for a word from our sponsors. Don't go away here on RTC TV4.
Protect yourself from personal attack on campus, in the home, at the mall, or wherever you are. Blue Dragon Taekwondo in Rochester is offering a self-defense boot camp so that you have the basic skills to protect yourself in an attack. Blue Dragon is the area's leading martial arts facility. Master instructor Dave Colger and his team welcome new participants and those seeking to learn the basic self-defense techniques. Contact Blue Dragon Taekwondo today to learn more about this exciting self-defense boot camp.
All right, both teams heading back out there. Just under the halfway mark in this fourth quarter. It's all tied up.
Lakewood's coming back out in that 2-3. It's going to be North White's ball on the side. Rose is going to inbound it to Heimlich.
Heimlich trying to get open out of that three-point line. Lady Panthers would be fools to let her see an open shot on the 3 line.
Getting that steal right there, that's crucial.
It's, wow, turned into a brawl under the basket. Foul ended up there on North White's number 10, Sarah Rose. That's her second. We've yet to see either team get into foul bonus territory this game, though.
There's only been 9 free throw shot for the game.
As a whole?
Yep.
Oh, in and out, and a defensive rebound.
That was just the basket being mean right there.
Well, I think it gets back into math and some physics there. Heimlich there with that
word. Don't like math.
attempted drive, draws the foul in the paint. The foul there was on Chloe Jolliffe, her fourth. She's in foul trouble, but with only 3 minutes left, I mean, I guess it's not.
Yeah, they played her with 3 in the first quarter, or in the second quarter.
These free throws there,
Heimlich
she can't
missing
miss those.
a free throw, yeah.
Those
your
are
fault from a while ago. You said she's going to show her about how to make free throws. And now
No, I said she did show them, and then she showed them how to brick one.
An example of that.
Rolled off.
Rose with the rebound. Now they got to take advantage of this offensive rebound. Got some fans down here telling them to get out on Heimlich a little closer a while ago when she had the ball. Cheating up so much that weak side block was open. He's going to drive.
Pops it over.
Now they're kicking
No
out.
shot.
There's a travel.
Travel there. They let him have
Rebound.
it. And that follow-up shot gives North White the lead again.
That was a good rebound and a solid put up.
I mean, it was a bad missed call on that travel, though.
Yeah.
There we
That
go.
was a nice move. The little
Lakewood.
Euro step by the freshman.
Lakewood threading the needle right there to match it.
Love that move.
That was solid.
I don't know that I've ever heard fans this excited in this arena. Whoa. Just saw somebody go flying, but I don't know what happened there.
Wow, it is nuts right now.
Foul on number 33, Emma Provencal. Lady Panthers getting the ball out of that deal. You know, though, North White hasn't been playing a full press this half, and it really surprises me, as much as the Lady Panthers struggled against it, that they're not turning up the heat on the other end of the court.
She's got to go away from Heimlich. They actually need to put whoever Heimlich's guarding in the corner. They're switching, so then you get to switch with Heimlich's girl, and then Heimlich's on the ball. She's the best defender on the floor. Stay away from her.
Best all-around versatile player, too.
See, now she's down on the block. She can't really affect the ball handling up here. And they're letting a lot of hand slaps go.
Heimlich ties up that rebound.
Here we go. Got a minute 20, tie ball game.
What's the smart move here, Coach? Run the clock down, get the last play?
I don't know. If I had Heimlich, I'm saying let's clear it out and let her drive. We're going 5 out. We're penetrating the gaps.
Oh, 60 seconds left in the game. It's anybody's game still.
She got by with another one.
Had a foul or an out of bounds here called on North White. Kind of glad we're not sitting around the North White fans with that call.
Yeah.
And the Lady Panthers calling a timeout. We're going to let them take their break. We're going to take ours. Stay tuned here on RTC TV4.
Simplify your banking with a Simply Free checking account from First Federal Savings Bank.
All it takes is a $50 opening deposit. There's no minimum balance requirement and no service fees.
For a limited time, you'll also receive a free gift just for opening a checking account.
And with Instant Issue, we can give you a debit card when you open your account, giving you immediate access to your funds.
Simply Free checking from First Federal Savings Bank, a simpler way to bank.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your Nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argus and Rochester.
All right, and just as the Lady Panthers inbound it, we're back. 49 seconds left in the game. Go either way here.
Lady Panthers got to get this score. They came in the underdogs. They could score. They'd be champions.
Here's the deal. One of these teams is walking away calling today a heartbreaker. It's been back and forth.
There's that switch that I told you they brought the girl that Heimlich was on.
And
got her on the ball.
Foul
She almost got the steal. No harm there. It's her third foul, and no one's in the bonus.
Well, that's true.
I'd keep that girl on the block and keep Heimlich away from the ball.
And that drive off the mark. Heimlich with the rebound. This could be the ball game. Not a good pass there. Heimlich driving, draws the foul. She'll go to the line.
You gotta wonder about that. All the contact has been going on in that little bump. I don't know. Here it is, though. Senior year, averaging 18 a game, 75% from the line. She missed her last 2.
Pressure's on right now. This is not a time to miss.
Yeah. There's more weight in that ball right now than there has been the rest of the game. But that's... All right, another timeout called there on the floor. We'll be right back. Stay tuned on RTC TV.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we know that buying your first home can be an overwhelming process.
The mortgage experts at First Federal Savings Bank will work with you from application to closing.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we pay standard closing costs for our first-time home buyers.
We offer free pre-approvals and local loan servicing throughout the life of your loan.
Stop in and talk with one of our mortgage lenders and take the worry out of buying your first home.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Slow download, constant buffering, Wi-Fi dead zone? Let RTC help. The customer support team at RTC Communications is here to help you with your internet connectivity.
Hi, I'm Bonnie, one of the support team members here at RTC. For a small fee, RTC offers a Wi-Fi health check where we will evaluate your in-home Wi-Fi network and assist you with common issues. See what RTC can do for you. Give us a call today.
All right, we're back just in time to watch Heimlich take that second shot off the mark. And time's running down.
Oh, he's got a foul. He's got a foul. Not a jump ball. He caught a foul. Oh, my.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, boy. Look at the North White fans.
Now
folks, you can see them at the top of your set right now.
Holy cow.
They are not happy with that call.
That's about as questionable as the one that put Heimlich to the line.
Wow. Maybe the officials talked during the timeout and they felt that one was bad, so they'd make another one.
You got sophomore Fetters at the line. It's only the bonus.
Ooh, this.
She tied up here.
Wow, you've got to put this in, girl.
Oh, jump ball. Jump on, it's North White's ball. That, with 1 second left, that's the ball game. Oh, you know the Lady Panthers are sick right now. Just sick. And we've had another full timeout called.
Wow.
Yeah, there was so much riding. And that would have been a 1-and-1 shot, wouldn't it?
Yep, it was 1-and-1.
So if she could have drained both those, that could have won the game for them. You know she's going to be kicking herself now.
You know, I don't even go to any of these schools, and my heart's like, whoa. Just the intensity.
This has been one intense back-and-forth ball game.
Crazy.
If something crazy doesn't happen here and North White holds on to win, it was Lakewood's lack of free throws. You know, everybody's going to talk about that one, but there were 7 other free throws missed.
Yeah,
I mean,
that could be
they
7
were
more
1
points.
for 8 for the game.
Right. Right. But you know, Fetter, you know human nature. Look at her shoulder slump. She can't help but take that on herself.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, the good thing is she's a sophomore. She's got 2 more years of basketball. And, you know, crazy things have happened here. North White has to get the ball in bounds.
And a foul on that. There on Fetters.
Thing is, they're not in the bonus, so now they throw it in one more time.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. That was on Jolliffe, not Fetter. Pulling. Oh, and that was Jolliffe's foul out there. Nothing to lose, though, with half a second left in the game.
No, now they're, even if they foul now, it's going to be less than 0.3 of a second left on the clock. And they didn't even foul.
And North White's fans
Wow.
just ecstatic over that.
Insane.
A
1
real
point.
heartbreaker here for the Panthers. A 1-point game, which is they did so much better than what they were projected to do by all of the stats keepers. It was a great ball game. Speaking of great ball game, we have a 12 o'clock tip-off scheduled. I don't know if we're going to start it early for the Marquette Lady Blazers against the Oregon Davis Lady Bobcats. We're covering that here on RTC4.com. We'll be back as soon as they tip that off. Stay tuned. Thanks for joining us.